Now the new phenomena of good governance. Actually, governance or good governance is a synonymous, or governance, good governance, ethical governance, it is all the one and the same and interrelated subject matters. But to have in an institution or a big organization, whether the governance or good governance or ethical governance is in place or not, that's the question. Now to find out whether the governance is in order or not in a big organization, whether it is a public or private, now what are the yardsticks that we measure? Second is, if you lack in the governance or lack of governance, we call it as a governance deficit. What are the consequential outcome will be? Lack of governance signifies, one, corruption in the organization, either public or private. Then you have unemployment in the society. Then we have a high incidence of poverty, that is out of the total population, high rate of poverty level, then environmental degradation, then gender disparity. Now, all these problems that we see in the contemporary world, it will exist if the governance deficit or lack of governance is there. But to have the governance in place, now what are the yardsticks that we measure? One, we call it as a parameter or yardstick of governance is, the one major is the rule of law. Second parameter is accountability. Third is transparency. Fourth is effectiveness, inclusiveness, citizenry participation or people's participation. Now, all these parameters, if it is on a higher degree, for example, higher the degree of accountability, higher the degree of transparency, now we can say that the system of governance is in place, or good governance or ethical governance is in place. Now, to achieve these parameters, what are the means and tools we have? Now, simple is, since we said governance is activated by the technology, ICT technology, information communication technology, thrusted by the process of globalization, naturally, the tools we have is a e-governance, that is electronically enabled governance system. It is connecting government, private corporate and the civil societies. Now, the tools of governance is e-governance, then citizenry, what I call citizen charter, then we have certain laws like Lokpal, Lokayuta, then laws like which are in the making, public service delivery bill, and then we have the whistleblowers bill. Now all these are tools to attain the parameters. Once the parameters are high in degree, then we say governance or good governance or ethical governance is in place in that particular organization or the government or any big public corporate.